What's going on, fight fans? It's your boy Claude Brown. Um, Wanted to come on here today to ask a question. Why is Deontay Wilder the most hated boxer of all times, even from the American fans and the American boxers? I have an answer to that question. It's just like life. Anytime someone can do something that you've been training your whole life to do, and they just come out of the blue and make it look easy. They don't look professional like you do. They don't have the years of experience like you do. Because most of boxers start boxing at the age of, the average boxer start boxing at the age of, I'm going to say 12. And have trained a whole lot. But then you have somebody like Deontay Wilder that started boxing at 19. Then make it to the Olympics. Just started boxing now. Make it to the Olympics. When he's the last boxer, because I think it's 240 something, 246 boxers, I think that's what it is. 246 boxers in the Olympics. And he is number 246. That's crazy. And then end up with a bronze medal. That's even more crazy. That itself makes other boxers don't like you. Because I trained all my life to do this. I've been doing this a long time. That's why you have someone like Mike Tyson that started boxing at a certain age. And he feel like his trainer was one of the best trainers that taught him the way that he taught him. But the thing is that sometimes you have guys that's just special, athletic. And I'm going to use his word because I always use that word. He covered. Ordained. So at the end of the day, you got to understand that because I haven't did this all my life, it was still destined for me to be the person I am, So, and then you can go back in the Bible and find that out about David and Goliath. David was not a soldier, but he was the only one that was willing to take on Goliath and kill Goliath, but he wasn't a soldier. But I bet you money, all the other guards, all the other soldiers hated him because he did something that no one else wanted to do or could do. And that's why I look at Deontay Wilder in that same sense, because he's doing a lot of things that other boxers really haven't did. It's hard to have 39 knockouts. It's hard. That's hard. 39 knockouts. Come on, man. To be honest with you, for me, it should have been 40. Because, to be honest with you, that knockdown with Tyson Fury, man, listen, that should have been called a knockout. But, hey, It is what it is. But you don't have a lot of boxers that will give this man his props. You have some that say, oh, he got the power in the right hand. Oh, but he's not, he don't know how to box. He's this, he's that. It doesn't matter. He's doing something that all you so-called boxers that's been boxing for a long time, that know how to do this and know how to do that. Hey, man, he win with what he got. And that's why I support him and love him. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought we always loved the underdog. But not in this boxing sport, because everybody I see pretty much be hating on this guy, man. When what he said makes a whole lot of sense. Most boxers have to be perfect for 12 rounds, especially fighting him. Fighting Deontay Wilder, you have to be perfect for 12 rounds. And he only have to hit you with one punch. Hit you with one punch. One punch land good, and your whole night can be over. You can be beating him in the fight the whole 11 rounds. You don't want all 11 rounds. But because his power stays throughout every round, he still have the opportunity in the 12th round to connect with you and night. So my thing is, why is all the American boxers and fans, a lot of them, have a problem with Deontay Wilder? Because when I go back and look at history, anytime you had a boxer that was exciting, that could knock you out at any second, man, everybody got behind that. It's like everybody got behind that. So now I see the reason why everybody hasn't got behind him the way they should have. Because they just don't like the fact that he came out of nowhere and doing the things that he's doing. Doing the things that he's doing, and it's just crazy. It's crazy that he's able to touch you and it's all over. So, man, this is my reason. This is what I think the reason is. I think the reason that they just don't like him because he's not the boxer that they want. He hasn't been doing it a long time. He's too wild. He make all kind of mistakes. He leans in. He just does too much for people. But man, listen. You can do everything bad, but then you can do one thing good and it overexceeds all that. Sometimes it's just that way. So I sit and I watch Deontay Wilder and I said, man, he make a lot of bad, moves when it comes to in the ring. But everybody can't get away with that. He can. And that's what y'all got to understand and respect. He's a different type of fighter. So, man, at the end of the day, man, I takes my hats off. I always take my hats off to Deontay Wilder, man. I have nothing but respect for you, my brother. You are one of the hardest hitting boxers I ever So, and I love watching your fights because I know in a split of a second it will be over. So if I'm ever somewhere watching your fights, there's no bathroom breaks. Because I know that I can miss it in a split of a second, man, because you can punch through a person and the whole night is over. So, man, not much respect for you, and for those of you, that gonna come on here and probably hate, you entitled to your opinion just like I'm entitled to mine. And this is my opinion. Cloyd Brown, I'm out.